In Ghana, the passing of a loved one sets an immediate process in motion. Elders convene, church groups organize, and diaspora relatives begin returning home. Echo, the eldest son in Accra, has been appointed to handle the local arrangements while the rest of the family prepares to travel. Although the family is ready to set a date, Echo faces an immediate administrative requirement. Without the specific legal documentation, he cannot finalize church bookings, print funeral brochures, or arrange transport. Every traditional cultural arrangement is dependent on clearing the local civil bureaucracy first. Echo's first hurdle is a common misunderstanding. He assumes that a single document from the hospital is sufficient to move forward with the burial. This creates uncertainty for relatives in Kumasi and London. Without the final paperwork, Echo cannot confirm the dates they need to book their flights or take time off work. To proceed, Echo must identify and secure the exact legal clearances required by the state and the local authorities. The process begins with the medical cause of death documentation, which Echo must collect from the attending hospital. If the death occurs at home or in sudden or unclear circumstances, the family works with a health professional, the mortuary, or local authorities to record the details. In these specific cases, a coroner's review may be required by law. This is a standard part of the registration process and does not suggest that something has gone wrong. This medical record is the requirement that allows the rest of the civil registration to proceed. Echo must manage two separate legal requirements. As this chart shows, the process splits into two distinct pathways. The first path is civil registration. This results in the death certificate, which serves as the formal reference for institutions like banks and employers to confirm the passing has been recorded. The second path is the local assembly jurisdiction. This involves the burial permit, which is the specific burial approval and fee required by the local district assembly to use a public cemetery. While the death certificate officially records the death, the burial permit or assembly approval is what finalizes the burial itself. A common mistake occurs when families delay these steps because they are busy hosting visitors and managing family meetings. Another error is assuming the death certificate and the cemetery's burial permit are the same document. Families also often expect the fees in one district, like Accra, to be the same as they were for a previous funeral in a different district, like Kumasi. Treating the civil record and the local cemetery approval as the same thing is the leading cause of planning delays. Once Echo has both the death certificate and the assembly permit, the administrative roadblocks are cleared. Now, he has to communicate these confirmed dates and locations to the entire family. Relying on separate calls and messages often leads to conflicting information reaching different relatives. Using digital tools from Ghana Memorial Products, Echo can place all these verified details into one organized space that is accessible to the family at home and abroad. By putting this practical data in a central location, Echo moves the family from managing paperwork to coordinating the funeral as a single unit. Proper documentation cannot remove the weight of grief, but handling it early does reduce the pressure on the family. When the roles of the death certificate and the burial permit are understood from the start, the family can focus on supporting each other through the mourning period. Getting these documents in order allows the family to prepare a farewell with dignity. For step-by-step instructions on this process, refer to the full funeral planner guide.